A constant struggle to access education for these children with special needs. Many start school at a very late age. Due to the lack of schools with special needs, many of these learners are accommodated classrooms at mainstream schools.
We are nowhere. We are nowhere. Checking the waiting list is growing each and every week. Us as Autism Matters, what we did in 2023, we conducted a stats where we go to the hospitals where our kids are seen, especially that side of neurologists. So what we've seen there is that the number of autism and other disabilities is increasing, and it affects the waiting list.
Over 130 children are currently on the waiting list for school placement in the Nelson Mandela Bay. The list continues to grow every year.
I'm
very hurt as a parent with a child living with autism. Many of our kids are sitting at home because of lack of schools, and they wait so long on the waiting list. We are pleading to government to please assist us and give us schools and also provide transport so that these kids should not depend on their small grant money for transport and school fees. The grant must cater for their needs.
The Department of Education in the province says additional classrooms will be allocated at special needs school to address the long waiting list.
Of the 45 special schools in the province, 17 are in PE. Generally, we do not have a long waiting list in our special schools, except in Quest, which is dealing with autistic learners. However, this year, we've started a wing of autism at Maryvale Special Schools. For those that do not write grade 12, we place those learners throughout the course of the year as they follow differentiate learning areas.
The non-profit organization Autism Matters has urged parents who have children at home to visit their centers for homeschooling while they wait for placement.
Don't focus on the waiting list. If you go to their offices, they tell you that your child is still on the waiting list, do something. Forget about the Department of Education, forget about the waiting list. Look for a center that accommodates your child. For a center of autism or any other disability, register, enroll your child into that center, because you will be waiting for them until the child is 18 years old. And when you go back to the Department of Education's offices, they will tell you that there's nothing they can do. The child is over age, so which is now the child has to go back home.
The NPO also called for more employment opportunities and adult support programs for autistic people. Luanda Nomoy, SABC News, Abeg.